Saturday, 5th of September, and I still don't have a job. And I was thinking about it, the painter is quite obviously a peacock, his feathers down, and not a wise old owl as I'd hoped. And I was thinking about, I think it was the first or second day he left early, as he does, he leaves early, and he wanted me to paint some hinges on a job that he was going to, sort out the next day. So just after he left, the boss came to move that particular car, and I had explained to him that, I'd been tasked with painting the hinges before he moves it. And he was like, "No, it's not, being paid for. It's not on the job sheet. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's underneath the bonnet. No one's going to see, blah, blah, blah." So I didn't do it. But I'm wondering if that was it. He's come in the next day. The job's not done as he asked. Maybe trust is gone. He couldn't trust me. I don't know, but looking back at some of the things that was said and done over the last couple of days, the painter, had made his decision fairly early on that I was not appropriate for that workshop to work beside him. So he did a typical peacock and undermined, because I could see now, looking back, some of the behaviours and some of the comments that were made and said. So he wasn't going to make any room for me, which is pretty typical of a automotive shop. But if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be, and it means that there's something else that's out there that's right for me. So, bring on the next phase or whatever it is, it's intriguing. Where am I going to be? What's going to happen, So I've come to the conclusion I won't know until early next week about the exemption, but if I cannot fly, or if, Ruby and I cannot fly directly into Perth, it's just not worth us going home via New South Wales, because it's highly likely that we'll actually get stuck in New South Wales and not be able to get to WA. But if we fly straight into WA, they can't send us back to New Zealand because we're Australian citizens. So if we land in an East Coast city and we can't get to WA, we're worse off. We'll have nothing. We'll have no accommodation. We'll have no car. We'll have no support, essentially. We might be able to get JobKeeper, but that isn't, it's not life. That's a stopgap. So moving forward, it's Natalia's birthday. It was Natalia's birthday yesterday, and I bought her my favourite scotch, Monkey Shoulder, which in Perth I would pay, I don't know, $45, $50 for, and I paid $73 for that before I knew I wasn't going to have a job. But and she did offer to open it and commiserate, but I just declined. I haven't been drinking it all over here in New Zealand, so might as well stay that way. And so today is a bit of a family get-together, and we're having brunch. So we're heading out shortly, which would be really nice and get my mind off things. And then this afternoon I have an appointment at the bank to get a bank account. And hopefully I've got all the paperwork there ready to go. Sunday, 6th of September, and I've just had nearly 2 hours in the dentist chair. My face is all numb. It's just numb. My tongue is numb. I kind of can't put my lips together. But all that staining from years of smoking is gone. I've smoked for a couple of years now. And the fillings are in, so no more chip front tooth, and I think everything's better. I can't really tell because it's all numb. Glad that's over. So that was $790 for 3 fillings and a deep clean, and it was awful. Like, this is why I haven't been to the dentist for like ever, and why you should probably go a bit more regular so you don't get a whole heap of stuff done at once. But I'll go and check my bank account and actually see what the conversion rate is, so see how much I actually paid in Australian dollars. It's probably not ideal having to spend that sort of money without work, but your health is really important, and this is something I've been putting off for a really long time. So I'm glad I I'm glad now that's done and I don't have to worry about it for like 12 months or more. Hopefully that's the end of the dramas with my teeth for a little while.